Hey everybody, and welcome to round 3 of the weekend European tournament. We've got that versus Fresh Pro. Mustang Crawler Rhino Specialist versus Quick Supply Specialist with Phoenixes and Fangs. So Rhino Specialist in round 3 will get a level 2 Rhino. I get my numbers straight. Mustangs and Crawlers. Mustangs, just one of the great all-rounder units. Let's see what they have tech-wise. Aerial Specialists. Mustangs, great for shooting down aerial units. High explosive ammo, so that's good if you're dealing with a lot of spam, I think. Missile Interceptors, great versus Stormcallers, and then range enhancement, great all around. I definitely see this a lot. I would have thought the thing that Mustangs struggle with is armored units. So I would have thought maybe anti-armor rounds would be in place of this, but Fresh Pro knows what they're doing. Decreases attack by 40. Oof. Maybe that makes them better against, like, wasps. Maybe use that when you're shooting air units. I don't know. Anyway. Don't see any unlocks there. Here's the tower crawl position. So these crawlers will move out from behind the tower and split up. Got some nice defensive positions from the Mustangs here. They'll come in relatively late. They have some cover of the flanks. Yeah, neither player really rushing to get in here. Fangs out front. Hopefully they can slow the enemy down, and that gives your Stormcallers a chance to pummel them with artillery. You do have double Phoenix. They do not want to go up against Mustangs. Fortunately, that is what they are forced to do. Tower goes down bottom left. So blue team is stunned. Second tower about to go down. It's really just a matter of how much can you take with you. Because every unit that you destroy is less health damage that you take. Fangs are overrun, and there it is. Fresh Pro wins round 1. Round 2. Ooh, subsidized Stormcallers. Deployment's also great. Spend 50 now, but you get to drop 3 units every round for the rest of the game. Subsidized Stormcaller. Yeah. One of the best units, one of the most consistent units in the game. Probably going to see it all day here. Might as well make it cheaper. We're in round 2, so next round we'll see that Rhino, and yep, look at that. Subsidized Stormcaller, and unlocks the Stormcaller. Not a lot of things that I would call meta in this game. A lot of things in flux. But Stormcallers, they are meta. They are popular. They are good. They're not an auto win. You do have to set up for them. Still moving them around as pro. So they'll stop here, start shooting at those fangs. Let's see who wins the Stormcaller Wars. And the Mustangs. Okay, 1 Phoenix lives. But that should be enough. Just if we see this Mustang versus that Phoenix. Oh no, okay. So the player with the Phoenix is now unopposed. That's blue, right? Yeah. So they'll win this one. It won't be a big victory, but it will be a victory. There's the tower. And the stun, ooh, turns the favor. Yeah, not a lot of health damage. Round 3. Maybe Mustang's kind of tempting, but bombardment this cheap, this early on. Blue grabs it. Does a good job of putting it sort of forward, because a lot of times you'll see shields get dropped right on top of units. You can't cover this. You're probably not going to cover this, so when these units move through it, we'll be taking that artillery fire. Arc light. Alright. It'll help you versus any of these, like, large model count units. Like crawlers, like fangs, like the Mustangs. Ooh, oh yeah, it's round 3, so here's a level 2 Rhino. It moves fast enough that it's not taking a lot of damage from the Stormcaller. It can mow through fangs. It'll be able to withstand arc lights. Not so good versus Phoenixes. No shield, so... Ooh, unlucky. Takes some direct hits from that orbital. Oh, no! Very unlucky there. There was like 3 hits in that same area. Lightning may never strike the same place twice, but that orbital bombardment did. Thrice. Looking good for the Phoenixes, though. There was 1 Mustang left, and now it's gone. So, should see another win here for blue. A little bit more decisive this round. Not a huge amount of health damage, but better than last time. Round 4. Manufacturing. Decrease the recruitment cost of non-giant units. So you're going to spend 200 now, but a 50 supply decrease. You'll deploy 2 this round, so it'll be 100 cost. So what, you need like 2 rounds to make your money back? I'm bad at math. Went to art school. Get out the calculator. Still no pick here from blue. What are we looking at? Anything to drop on a player? Rhino. Goes for the manufacture. Playing the long game. Ooh. Fortress. So that'll do a decent amount of damage versus the Rhino. It's big, it's tanky, it can absorb a lot of fire. Eventually you can give it barrier, so there's a mobile shield covering a lot of these units. Decent AoE. What's the splash? 4.5, so I think the big splash unit is the arc light. It's got 7. Well, thought the fortress would help you against that Rhino, but it is getting tied up on these smaller units, and now it's getting punched with some saw blades. Mustangs doing that business. Got increased range. One of them's level 2, so doubling their attack power. And this is a good round for red. That fortress was not as much of a game changer as blue might have hoped. These are long-term investments. Laser sights. Goes for portable shield, so maybe... puts it on the fortress. See, I thought you would go barrier on the fortress. So you could put this portable shield on something else, or give it another upgrade, like laser sights. Let it shoot from further away. Of course, right now, that's not a problem. It's getting tied up on these chaff units. Melting Point, one of which has a laser. So it's going to have a range 150 laser for that big fortress. I thought these were a unit for a second. Crawlers, using the mobile beacon to march back and forth. That should bait out some of the Stormcaller fire. We'll keep an eye on that. Something I say a lot and then I never watch when it happens. This can be countered with a sentry. So here's the fire. You can see it striking behind the crawlers. It's aggroing a lot of this stuff too. Uh-oh. Is that in... That was... Yeah. Melting Point takes down the fortress. And the arc light. Another good looking round for red. Oof, another round like that, and it will be GG. So how do you stop that from happening? Extended range arc lights. Gonna upgrade those so they're shooting from further away. Maybe that stops these crawlers from happening. From tying up the fortress. Now that you've seen the melting points, you probably don't go for more fortresses, right? Could just drop more Phoenixes, although there's a... No. Look at all these high-level Mustangs. It's tough. Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, more Stormcallers. Goes for the range upgrade. That could help you snipe these melting points. It could. What do we see? Maybe more melting points. Did they get any upgrades? This one got the haste module. It's moving faster and increases its attack power. Ooh, did they get... No. It does go oil slick, so that'll slow a lot of this stuff down. Oil slick plus incendiary bomb can be pretty powerful. Or incendiary. That's what I said. Anyway, you can see this getting slowed down. Uh-oh, and the melting point does find the fortress. There's just not enough here, not enough chaff to distract that melting point. But maybe the Stormcallers down here will make a big difference. Top's about to fall. It's taking a while to get through all those Stormcallers, though. Oh no, here come the Mustangs. Do they have Missile Interceptor? Yeah, so never mind. Yeah, if this is what you have versus Missile Interceptor Mustangs, it's going to be a bad time. Is that it? It looks like it, yeah. GG! Congratulations, Fresh Pro. That'll do it for this round.